Hello, my fellow podcastration classic peckerheads. Welcome to episode number 92 of these things, titled Vacation Part 1, because 3 years ago in 2023, Paul and his lovely wife Brooke took a vacation over to California, where the governor used to govern, and he's going to explain some of that. It went into overtime, extra innings. So this was a two-parter, and ad-free one. I'll say that, this one, because there's a lot to talk about, so we're just going to skip right on through shit. And the video you're watching is of me biking around up in Ridgeway, Pennsylvania. Nice little town, very old school, old brick buildings, all that shit. Same old, same old. Biked the trail there for a little while, and then on the way home, I stopped at I forget what it's called. Some little park in Brookville. You know, tried biking it. It's basically a hiking trail. Not much to it, but I spent some time there climbing around on some cool looking rocks and stuff. That's basically it. This is, like I said, from 3 years ago. This is actually the second intro I did. I had the video and audio all lined up to edit, and somehow I deleted the fucking audio. But luckily I have shit backed up. So here I am doing another intro to another podcast with another video that nobody's going to watch or listen to, but I'm doing it to entertain myself because I like doing this hobby and I need to get my ass out of this house. My house that's falling apart on me, even though I got a decade of mortgage to pay. Fuck, I hate being a grown-up. It sucks. Why can't I just ride my bikes like I did with a little kid with no worries? And anyway, that's enough adult stuff from me only. Let's get into more adult shit with me and Paul for the next 45 odd minutes. With that, here is episode number 92 of Podcastration Classic. Enjoy.
Podcastration's gonna rock the nation in 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm doing those barks because, do you remember McGruff, the crime dog?
Yes.
A coworker was sending me messages on Facebook, them old videos of, I didn't know they had songs. That was a little bit before my time, but I still caught the tail of it when I was a little kid. But I think what we saw was like leftovers from the 80s. I don't know if they were new at the time, but because this stuff I never heard, but these horrible don't do drugs songs. The one song's called Don't Do Meth. And he's just like, don't do meth, cuz, and he lists all the reasons. I'm thinking, isn't this for like kindergartners? Yeah. They don't even know what drugs are. I think they introduced more kids to drugs than prevented them. Maybe,
Hey, don't do this thing.
Yeah, and wait till kids are at least double digits of age.
You don't know what this is, but avoid it.
They are horrible. They are so cheesy too, these songs.
Interesting. I don't remember songs. I remember some commercials, but I don't remember honestly, I don't remember it being like a big deal.
Yeah, I really don't either. I think it was like trailing off when I was a little kid. It wasn't as much.
Did they like retire McGruff and start the DARE campaign?
Man, I don't even remember.
Or
DARE.
when was it like this is your brain on drugs?
I think those were old too.
Those were like 80s because that was Nancy
the classic
Reagan.
one. Yeah, the eggs.
Yeah,
getting in the front. Yeah, that was probably around the same time. I think that was like early to mid 80s.
You think there's all like same campaign?
Maybe. I don't really remember. I know
on drugs.
I know the videos.
The propaganda for the war on drugs.
Probably the videos that he sent to me were all from like 1984 or 86 ish.
Does he do a lot of drugs?
McGruff?
No, the guy who sent them to you.
No, I don't think.
McGruff might be. He might be a crooked.
That's what it would be. The people that are like hardcore about this. The people out there with picketing, holding up signs and shit. There's always a few that they are the most guilty of that, and they think that hides it. So McGruff's probably a raging crackhead. He just thinks like, oh, if I'm on the police force and if I'm acting like this is so bad, no one will notice that I'm.
He just that gets him a stash.
Yeah,
that gets him a supply.
I just had to bring that up.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
Funny.
Interesting. Didn't know that. I guess you said you only had a couple notes for today.
Yeah.
So that must be one of your.
That was definitely one of them. I honestly, till he sent me the messages, I forgot all about him.
Am I supposed to talk about that video that you sent? of the Honda dealership?
You don't have to be. Oh, the Three Amigos. What? No, not really, but you can.
Dude,
there was a.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
that's so bad for the listeners. It's like I think it's out in Florida. It was like Planet Drive or something. Like it's some weird like.
It was a Honda. Dealership.
Honda dealership somewhere out. I'm assuming Florida. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was just one old man.
Yeah,
dressed as a Three Amigo.
One of the Three Amigos, and then
they mirrored him.
Yeah,
two other times.
Just duplicated
and did
him, or triplicated.
They were doing the Three Amigos like. What do you call it?
It was like the theme song. It was just like
it wasn't a song though. It's just kind of like the day. Like
the Three Amigos salute.
Yeah,
I think.
I guess.
Yeah,
it's like the Macarena.
You gotta hit each shoulder. You hit each thigh, and then you put your hands on your hips. You gotta look to the right, pelvic thrust, and go. Huh! And it was this old, out of shape man doing it. It was just super half-assed.
It was a dude who's clear. It's clear that he had a commercial budget, and his favorite movie was The Three Amigos.
Yeah.
And so he decided to make the commercial The Three Amigos about Hondas. It was just I honestly don't know how I could explain it. It's just like one of the best bad local commercials you've ever seen.
It's comical how low budget these things are. And you're risking a copyright lawsuit doing that stuff, because I'm sure as low budget as this is, he ain't contacting whatever studios had that movie and got their permission. He just went and did it.
Probably not, but also, do you think Warner Brothers cares?
Shit, I forgot to open my beer in my microphone.
Oh, you idiot.
Oh well.
Here's what I'll do.
I'll rip a sound off YouTube and edit.
We'll do Three Amigos Honda commercial it.
All right, hold on, wait.
Mine and then you mirror it.
When I go, huh, you open it. So. That was almost timed.
Okay. So anyhow, you can just use that sound. Just make that one twice as loud.
Yeah.
Or take that little snippet and put it to when you open.
I want to take a little sip it.
Glavin.
I don't know why I was getting a blueberries. Oh yeah, it is berry. That's right. When I opened it, I got a whiff of blueberry.
I know you're a blueberry boy,
and I forgot.
And I thought like when I tried that beer on vacation, and I was like,
blueberry is a hit or miss to me. Raspberry's my main fruit thing.
Oh, well, that's a huckleberry.
I like, but all berries are pretty much good.
You said baseberry?
I meant to say basically.
I know
berries.
what you were doing.
Yeah, fuck off.
You just go to, it's all
Speaking of, might as well just start on it.
Let's
get the vacation chat rolling here.
Yeah.
You guys.
First off, I'm gonna turn this light on because like a cloud just went over the sun.
Also, we are recording, so why isn't this recording sign
fuck.
On?
Yeah.
We are out of it today.
Brooke, can you turn on the light?
Brooke! Meatloaf! Meatloaf! Classic scene never gets old.
Yeah. Can you close that closet door so we can see the whole recording sign? Please. Thank you.
There we go.
What a sweetheart. Shout out to Brooke. The lights were turned off in the room, and so Brooke turned the light on, and then also the recording neon sign wasn't turned on, so she turned that on too.
Yeah.
And it was neon. So, vacation happened last week.
Not for me.
Levon watched you had a vacation. You get to watch our kitties.
Yeah, true. So I got out of my house for a moment.
That counts.
Every other day.
So, the flight to Las Vegas was on last Saturday morning. Not that anyone knows what day this is recorded, so I could say any Saturday morning.
Could literally.
It won't matter. We flew out of Pittsburgh on Saturday morning into the dirty desert. And we flew Spirit, which we always fly Spirit, for no reason other than it's just kind of cheap, and we've literally never had a bad experience with them that has been their fault.
Yeah.
It's not like...
I think it is.
Just because it's cheap, though.
Yeah,
the fault is that it's cheap. It's like,
it is.
The fault of them is that they're the cheapest flights, and that's what attracts the grossest people.
It's not their fault that cheap people suck. It's just...
Yeah, they do, and they attract us. Yeah. But also, hey, I know this is a fact. I know you gamble sitting beside the diarrhea baby.
Yeah.
But if you're going to fly me to wherever I'm going for $100 less than the other people, I'm going to take that risk of sitting by diarrhea baby. So, but the flight there...
I think, too, you either have the money for first class and your flight's enjoyable,
or just go cheap and at least watch these poor jabronis entertain you on the flight a little bit. They're annoying, but like in the middle, you pay $100 more to. Do you really get,
You're going to be sitting beside some mouth breathers.
Anyway, so.
We actually, because Brooke is, at that time, she was only 8 3/4 of a month pregnant. So she wasn't ultra pregnant. She's still safe to fly. But we opted for, there's Spirit's first class is called the big front seats. And there's 2 or 3 rows of front seats that are they're big.
Yeah.
There's only 2 seats in that row. They're a plush seat. The seats behind that are the extra legroom seats, and they're $20 extra, $30 extra a seat.
Yeah.
And then the regular seats where they just have you. So the flight into Las Vegas, we paid for a little bit of extra legroom seats, because once again, Brooke is larger than she was. So the extra legroom is nice for a woman who is 8.5 months pregnant. So we both sat in the little extra room seats. Our flight was not bad going there.
Spirit should, all of October, they should go Halloween theme and really have it decorated inside.
Spirit Halloween and Spirit Airlines combined.
Yeah, whatever. Just Spirit, just the Spirit thing. Really go
Spirit Halloween.
Just have ghost.
Spirit Halloween is
shit.
That's the Halloween store. You know the
Halloween,
the temporary Halloween stores.
That. I mean, now that you say it, I guess I never really even looked at
merge.
The name. I did, yeah. Well, for a month.
Yeah.
Or for 2 weeks of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have the flights be Spirit Halloween Airlines.
Cool. And then the plane crashes and they're all ghost.
Where our seats were, they were the emergency exit row, which is by the wings. There's the emergency exits.
That's the best seat. That you don't want to have that be the best seat, but I mean, if there's an emergency, you are right there.
So, when we get the tickets, I don't think we're 100% aware of it, or we just don't give a shit. I don't really I honestly don't remember. But also who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to use an emergency exit.
No.
So, we're sitting in our flights. I roll a little bit of pre-medication. And I ingest a little bit of pre-medication on my walk from economy.
I would do that if I'm walking to vacation. Vacation
flight,
starts right now.
For the flight, I pre-medicate. So we get on the flight, we sit in our seats, and get situated. I forgot my little pillow thing, which is stupid, but I forgot it.
It's stupid.
It is stupid. I thought I forgot my headphones. I downloaded a couple podcasts to listen to. I thought I forgot my headphones, but I didn't. But I still didn't have them on me.
The flights we've gone on, even when we went to Vegas and stuff. Yeah, I got the podcast and shit. They get pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Especially if you're kind of baked for it.
Unless you don't have them.
Well, I thought I didn't, and it turned out when I got to Vegas, I realized I did.
Yeah, that's even funnier.
Yeah.
You had to hear people breathing and shit.
I was by Brooke.
Like I said.
Still suck.
Yeah.
So, we were sitting in our seats, and then the stewardess comes over, and she's points to everybody in our section, which is 9 people, because there's 3 rows of 3 people. And she says, you guys are all sitting in the emergency exit area. If there was an emergency, are you willing to help out the rest of the plane with emergency evacuation? And she pointed to us all and made us verbally say yes. So the dude in front of me is yes, the lady, his wife says yes, the next person says yes, she points over, yes. We all say yes, and she says, excellent, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And Brooke's in a hoodie, and
oh no,
she's getting comfortable.
It's funny that that's going to be relevant.
She's getting comfortable, and she takes her hoodie off, and
nice.
4 seconds later, the stewardess comes and is ma'am, have you been sitting here the whole time? Somebody else moved into the emergency evacuation seats.
Be no, I had somebody hold my seat.
Yeah.
And then
it was the other tiny pregnant white lady.
Yeah, they dissipated, and then I was on another flight, and then I just appeared here. Yeah.
Lady, are you serious? Who gives a shit? Are you that worried about your pilot? Nothing's going to happen. Yeah. You guys fly to Vegas 300 times a day from everywhere.
Also, this was funny. Everybody's saying yes, like that's a written contract. No, when a plane's gonna crash, nobody's gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
biting people. I'm scratching.
Yeah,
I'm raiding the liquor cabinet.
We just want to get these wheels off the freaking ground.
Yes. Yes. I am going to be zero help. I say yes now.
Yeah.
I am going to be the world's biggest bitch.
It's gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Just sucking down buzzballs. Just being an absolute
Of course,
menace.
you might be the only one. You did premedicate, so you might be like, "Oh, this is all right."
I might think it's okay. But the lady was instantly on Brooke like
That is
somebody
funny.
stole her seat. Why? If you were paying attention this close, why didn't you see her take her hoodie off? She didn't do anything. Like, she wasn't sneaky. She didn't go to the bathroom, come out without a hoodie. She just took her hoodie off in her seat like a normal person would.
Schmuck.
And then we were like talking to the people sitting beside, like the guy sitting beside me and I were joking like, we're gonna be real heroes here today. Like talking like, you know,
Yeah.
wow, you know, the guys at 9/11, those guys were here. Like those firefighters at the World Trade Center, those guys were heroes, but they're nothing like we are. Because we just basically volunteered our lives for a bunch of strangers in this flight. That's clearly this flight attendant has a little premonition that she knows this flight's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's all about the safety.
Oh my goodness, like lady.
She had all the motion stuff.
Oh yeah, I love when you're on a flight and you watch like the people so half-assedly go through the like showing you how to use a seatbelt. And like showing you like as they blow into the little emergency flotation device, like
yeah,
They go-
that's gonna do it.
there is a water-activated strobe light that will activate when it's in water. In the case of emergency landing, when you land in the water, pull the tab on your life vest. If the life vest does not inflate with your mouth. And if
Everyone just knows when there's adrenaline, you'll do one, and that thing's gonna be you'll be floating off
you
the
would
ground.
think so, but it's not the way that's not the dance.
Yeah.
The dance, like they're pointing to both the window, both the exit
Yeah.
rows, and then they show you how a seatbelt works. Like in Tommy Boy, David Spade made a joke. He's like, if you don't know how a seatbelt works, let somebody know and they'll hit you in the head with a tack hammer.
Yeah.
That was like the joke David Spade said. That movie is 30 years old.
I was never a big fan of that movie,
I
but
love Tommy Boy.
I
Really?
need to rewatch it.
It's funny. Tommy Boy's a very funny movie.
There
But,
was
like,
just in that era, there was just a barrage of funny movies too. That it was just like,
Tommy Boy is a classic.
yeah, I know it is.
Do you like any David Spade, Chris Farley movies?
Yeah, I just thought their skits on Saturday Night Live generally were funnier. But you know what? No, I did remember liking Tommy Boy, but it was the stuff after it I just didn't. If I remember right, that was like the first one they did, and then they did like 3 in a row. Because like Beverly Hills Ninja, I didn't think was that funny. There was another one in between, I think.
Black Sheep.
Yeah, I didn't think that was like. There's funny stuff in it,
Yeah.
but it was just more for me. Like it didn't like highlight either actor's like best attributes. I don't think. I think Tommy Boy was generally funny, but
Tommy Boy, I think, is a classic. Black Sheep is not so funny. I hear good things about it was called Almost Heroes, I think. And it was like Chris Farley, I think David Spade was in it, and one of the guys from Friends. Matthew Perry was in it.
yeah.
Well, it don't matter.
I just think too they kind of just got lost in the shuffle. Like honestly, any of them, not that I don't really like them that much. I just don't think I really watched them enough.
So,
Anyway,
we got on our flight. Flight went well. We did not crash. That lady was so convinced we were going to crash, and we made it to Las Vegas safely.
I think your presence here.
Yeah. Also,
confirms
like,
that.
was seatbelt such great technology back in like 1973 that nothing has had to change in airplanes with them? Because airplane seatbelts, even car seatbelts, for as long as I've been in like transportation, we've been using the exact same seatbelts, except for the era where the seatbelts used to like
There's really nothing else
like power
they can
seatbelts.
do. Like airplanes, it's more along the lines of for turbulence, keep you from there is a vertical element to it. Just keep your ass somewhat on the seat.
Yeah. So it's like 9 a.m. Las Vegas time by the time we get there, and then like noon our time. So we check into our hotel. We stayed at the Palazzo, which is like a wing of the Venetian, which is a decent resort. It's on the northern end of the strip, but not in the north side. Like, it's not like Circus north side of the strip. It's like northern center side of the strip. We've been there.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember
Yeah.
the full layout. I remember the gist of it. You know, there's a main strip, really, you know.
We need to go to Vegas with friends again.
I would like to go with somebody who knows the area. Like,
I feel like now I decently do.
Yeah, because like there's a main tourist stuff, but like any place you go to, I know when I was there, it's like, oh, you got to go to all this other shit that's a lot more traveling, and you know, of course, I don't know how much the money factor is, but you know, any big city, there's all kinds of shit to do, but it's just unless you have a guide that knows it.
I feel like at this point, like Brooke and I are pretty good at Las Vegas. So we stayed at the Palazzo, which was like a wing of the Venetian. It's like the newer wing of the Venetian, which the Venetian is a very nice hotel. It's the one with the, it looks like Venice. It has the big mall that goes through it with the water.
It has the sky
roof,
ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's sick.
I remember them edibles kicked in.
Yeah.
Not at the beginning so much. I was feeling good. And yeah, that day, like, the old, it's been an hour and you feel nothing, so you double up and then pow. My pupils were going into my forehead.
Yeah, it was a
it is cool.
It's a fun place.
Walking around with beers.
Yeah, isn't it sick? Dude, I just love Las Vegas. There are no rules. It is an adult playground.
If you could just walk around Pittsburgh drinking beers and not get hassled, every city would be better. There'd be a lot more
well, there's
beer
a lot
cans
of junkies.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more people masturbating in public if you got to do whatever you wanted.
That's what pepper spray's for.
Yeah, but also you don't want pepper spray.
Hit some bear spray.
You don't really want to walk through a mist of it. I'm telling you, from pepper spray experience.
Well, we've all had that. From the caught brother in the basement.
Yeah. It's not the same. Pete's little gust of pepper spray compared to walking through an area where somebody was pepper sprayed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It ruins anything.
Yeah.
So we landed, tried to check into our hotel. We were still a hair early to check in. So we left our bags with baggage check and started to walk and walked around. Then they texted us and said, hey, the room's ready. So we went back and they got into our room. Beautiful room. You know, it all worked out really well. And we got a decent price. The thing to do, don't book your hotel room in Vegas early. Wait till 6 days before you go. If you're going on a weekend, wait till the Monday before you leave, because the prices keep going down. And if you check, when you check, delete your cookies, online. You always do it online.
Cookies.
Delete cookies. delete any information and check again, in a couple days or in a day, and you'll see the prices usually generally go down, unless there's a big event. If the Raiders are playing or the Golden Knights are playing, then your prices are probably going to be high no matter what. But on just a regular weekend, it don't matter.
Solid advice.
It's very good advice. The resort people know by hey, we're trying to book these rooms by the weekend. It's the Monday before the weekend.
Save more money to go lose at a casino.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell
you can tell spend it unwisely in another way.
I knew a few weeks going into it we were going to end up staying where we stayed, because you could tell oh, that's a hotel that has an extremely reasonable price 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait and see it go down a little bit. And I booked it on the Monday, and then the Tuesday it was down $30 more. And I kind of kicked myself a little bit for it. But then the Wednesday it was right back up to more expensive than what I booked it at.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of
if you can time it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm still okay with what I did, because it only $30 over 2 days, $60, whatever. It was still cheaper than it was a week before. Okay, so I didn't time it perfectly. I still did decent. I'm okay with that. So we spent the day walking around Vegas, gambling on the pony. We play the pony game.
Yeah, I know that one.
You know the pony game. To the listeners, there's this game. It's an animatronic pony racetrack.
Are they ponies or horses?
I call it ponies because I think ponies is funnier.
I think they're horse. Yeah,
I think ponies is funnier than horses.
Ponies are cuter, but I played it and I'm like,
they all got massive dicks.
I don't think they have pony races, on TV.
So
they should. That would be funnier.
So You put your money in the machine. It shows you like, oh, you have $20 on the machine. And then it'll show you the 6 horses. The horse odds go up and down depending on the horse. Like, there might be a horse at 2-1, a horse at 7-1, a horse at 30-1, you know, whatever. Like, the odds are just the odds of the horse. And you can basically, like, tell, like, okay, this horse that's at 35-1, it's probably not going to win. Because if you bet $1 on it, you're going to win $35.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to happen. But the horse that's at, like... What?
Was that? No, that was George Bush Sr. or something. There was a president that had a quote and it's like, "Ain't gonna happen." Like
I don't know what that is.
That wasn't Reagan. That was George Bush Sr.
It sounds like a George.
That was
Bush.
from like 92 or something. No, yeah, 91 or something. Anyway,
so it basically pays off to bet on 2 horses. Bet on the one that's odds are 2-1, and then bet on one that's odds are like 4 or 5-1. Or you know, one of the horses with a little bit better odds.
Yeah.
That way, if one of the better horses win, you know, hey, I won $4. If one of the, yeah, I mean, you do it for a while.
yeah. And then
If one of the horses if the horse that's at 2-1 wins, it cancels out your bet. You basically bet for free.
yeah.
So if you had $20 in your machine, you bet on 2 horses.
This
One
is
was
such a Griswold's National Lampoon's Vacation. Like, it's just fun. It's such a small time betting thing that, you know,
It's very small
It's designed to sit there and drink beer all day.
That's what I did. That's what we do with it. We walk a few miles, find a casino that has this game, and then we sit there for like 20 minutes, and then we walk away eventually. But that's basically it. And you don't lose that much money. I honestly, like, you know you're going to pay money to be entertained. If Brooke and I considered a machine for a half hour and spend $20, I consider that. I'm in Las Vegas. That's not that bad of a deal. So we spent like day one, you know, just doing Vegas shit. And at like 9:30 at night, we're pretty much ready to call it quits on our first night because we're already 3 hours ahead. So it's like 12:30 our time.
Yeah.
And it was an early morning. Like, you know, we worked the night before, tried to stay up so we'd be tired for the flight. Came in like basically 9:30 at night for us was time to go back to the hotel for bed. So we went back, went to bed, and Brooke wakes up at like midnight, I think, and checks her like phone, like Facebook. Friggin' U2 did a free concert on Fremont Street. They rented U2 rented a.
So you dodged a bullet.
U2 rented a flatbed truck and did a free show on Fremont Street.
Yeah. It was probably a madhouse too, though. I wonder if it was unannounced.
Nobody knew about it.
Yeah,
It was unannounced. It was an
unannounced.
absolute surprise show.
Yeah.
If we would have stayed up for another hour,
Yeah, that would've
we
been-
would have seen this as something that was happening.
You could have went, yeah.
I was so disappointed when
If
I
Bono
woke
would've-
up in the morning.
Imagine going down the street and you're like, oh, there's a guy dressed like Bono, and Bono's wearing that same stupid hat, and then you.
That guy
then
really
it is
sounds
him.
like The Edge.
Yeah. The Edge.
We just missed a free U2 concert.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, honestly,
Here's what probably is. I think they just put an album out though, so it was probably free. But it was probably all their new crap.
they're doing a residency in Vegas.
Yeah. They're about that.
And this
age.
was like a, yeah.
I want to see Diamond David Lee Roth do his like lounge style crap in Vegas. It would be awful, but that's the Vegas-y thing that I want to see.
Dude, I was so disappointed. I was so close.
Yeah.
Honestly, who wouldn't want to see that?
You just have to at least check it out.
Are you kidding
Like I
me?
said, I like a couple albums in the 80s, but
If they were performing a show on a flatbed truck in front of you,
oh yeah,
I would be absolutely blown away. As not the world's biggest U2 fan, as a very casual, I like a good bit of U2 songs.
Yeah.
I'm not the world's biggest U2 fan by any stretch of the imagination. You're probably a bigger U2 fan than I am.
I give Bono. I think a lot of his fame and annoyance ain't really his fault, but a lot of it probably is too.
I don't. Yeah,
You know,
that kind of stuff I don't know.
When bands get that big, they're
to do
just
something
they
as
just annoy
chill
me, but
as,
it's
like-
not their fault.
They just rented a flatbed truck and did a show. You know that's cool.
Yeah.
You
Oh yeah,
know
yeah.
that's
That's what I mean. No, I would be minimum check it out. I mean, if just walk away if it's free. It is Bono. It'd be funny. Like nobody knows. You could get there and there's only like 10 people watching you two play live.
Yeah, I'm sure at one point there was only a couple people there.
Watch them, it's like a free gig and they just fucking shred. I heard it somebody...
I'm sure they do.
Like in Boston, Aerosmith would do that. They would just make up a name and they'd go play and they would do these old blues covers and they said that was like legendary.
Yeah.
They'd, I'm sure, throw some of their stuff in, but it was more for them to have fun.
So, we missed a free U2 show. I was so disappointed, but also, like, we weren't gonna make it. We didn't know first, like, we're just tourists. I know, like, people, like, get pissed off at tourists. Well, when I go to Las Vegas, I know I'm just a tourist, and I don't care that I'm just a tourist. I like being a tourist.
Yeah, don't live in a tourist town.
Yeah.
What is Las Vegas? It's made for tourists.
It's tourists.
Not catered to the fucking regulars.
Yeah. There's no mills.
If you don't like it, fucking move.
Yeah. So, we went to a breakfast place, like, basically a mile up the road from us, but like a mile flat. Like, it's not that bad. Like, you know, you can walk it easy. And the place was like super old fashioned. It's like a 70s retro diner, but it's like really like legit retro, not like made to look old. Like, it is old.
Yeah.
And they have this bar in the back. So it was
the Halton Hilton bar.
Yeah.
With the gas,
but it's like
natural gas leak.
But it's like 70s, like Vegas old, like stupid tables. Like, they have like a diner area.
When Elvis was still there.
Oh, it really looks like it. The movie Casino, some of the movie Casino, which I never saw, was filmed there.
Never saw it.
And I think maybe the National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation was filmed there. Like, it was in some things. But they have like, it's like a restaurant, and then in the back they have a bar, and the bar has like, it looks like super swingersy. Like, really old, really dim lights, like one of those dumb fake fireplaces. Like, it's just really loungy, stupid looking. But the food is good, relatively, like, Vegas-ly inexpensive. We went there for breakfast. The 2 mornings we ate breakfast there. Second morning, we walked up the road there, and I'm not going to lie, it gets a little seedy when you're walking there.
Yeah, it sounds like a good
It's
place.
definitely a little homelessy. It's definitely a little druggy, but not bad.
Like New Ken.
Yeah.
It ain't that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. And like, you just keep walking, nobody
that's
bothers
a lot of
you.
times that's where the fun stuff is.
So we walked to breakfast, ate breakfast, started walking back to our hotel, and in front of one of like the souvenir shops, there was like a landscaping, you know, at the corner of the intersection, like, you know, just some rocks and some bushes. And there was a dude's legs hanging out of the bushes, like on the curb. Like, there's a bottle of gin, a dude's legs sitting out, like out the curb, a guy laying like into the bush, and his shirt's like kind of up, like there's belly buttons exposed. And a security guard has just got there, and we're just walking by at this time. And this other homeless guy is telling the security guard to leave this guy that's like laying in the bush alone. And like, Brooke and I are walking past, and we're both nurses, and Brooke's like, I think that guy's dead. I think he's probably just like really drunk early in the morning or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't know. I said, yeah, I don't know either. I like, you know, whatever. But we weren't going to stop because like the situation was not safe yet.
Yeah.
And it was like, if it weren't for that other homeless dude that was like hassling the security guard, I probably would have like offered assistance to the security guard, but I wasn't like getting involved with like another tweaker.
No.
Like, it's, you know, sorry.
Especially with a
not getting involved.
wife and child.
Mm-hmm. For someone who probably did it to themselves.
Yeah.
So we keep walking, and we get like another like 400 yards away, and then the ambulance and the police come. Like, they speed down the strip to where we're at, and then we start to think like, oh, maybe he is dead, because they wouldn't like if he was just sleeping it off, the security guard would have just kicked his foot and said, hey dude, are you okay? The dude would have just said like, fuck off, and then that would have been it. But the dude, like, he must have been unresponsive. And if he was unresponsive, he was probably, like, dead or close to death.
He's probably just trashed on booze, maybe.
He would have responded.
Yeah. Of course, alcoholics, he's clearly been doing that for a long time. So the fact that they're there means, something's probably
something was wrong. So That was our possibly dead body.
Let's while we're talking about a dead drunk guy, alcoholic, let's do this beer review.
Beer review.
We'll do this beer review and we'll talk the music. We'll
Am I
wrap
supposed
this
to keep
up.
doing this?
What's that?
I'm only through like a little bit.
Well,
I've really been milking this story.
We'll make this an episode and then we'll just keep going.
Okay.
We'll just make it a two-parter.
Beer review. Cue the beer review song.
Beer review! Beer review! Beer review! Beer review!
Okay.
All right.
Worm.
So this is one you brought back from
That's from Yellowstone.
from Big Sky Brewing Company in Montana. Hold on, I'm gonna burp. There it is. I like, as I'm reading it on the top, there's a buffalo skull just added on as a little extra graphic. This is the Huckleberry Blonde Ale that Paul got me. It is huckleberry. Is that just a blueberry?
No, it's a,
Or are
it's
there
a
huckleberries?
special type of berry.
Do they
Comes
grow
from the
around here at
huckle
all?
plant.
I wonder if a huckleberry is just something I don't
know.
I've heard it like Huckleberry Finn. I've heard of
My
it,
neighbor,
but I just thought it was
my
like
neighbor growing up had a
fake
bunch
it.
of different berry plants, and I can't remember if huckleberries were one of them or not.
yeah.
But they have a bunch of huckleberry like flavored things.
There's a blue jay bird on it, and did you ever call them bird berries? That's what we always called them. They're everywhere in the woods, and they're not good to eat. They're just some little round. They look like micro cherries.
Are they
like,
red?
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Oh yeah, you called them bird berries?
Yeah, when I was a real little kid, somebody told me that, and that's what I've been calling them all my life.
Huh.
But I don't know if that might have just been.
I never called them anything. I never had a name for them.
Yeah.
They look like salmon eggs.
Yeah. And I was always told not to eat them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't. But anyway.
Is there no descriptors on the can? Can't
No,
remember.
it just says beer with natural flavor added. Brewed and canned by Big Sky Brewing in Missoula, Montana. I assume that's how you pronounce it. 2 S's, so maybe it's Missoula or something. I don't know. I like it. It's it's not one I'd want to drink all night, but
no.
it's a good wild card beer.
Yeah.
It is
I,
a good,
I
probably
knew you
better
were-
in the heat. It's not so hot out now, but I could see in the summer, like at a warm golf course.
I bought one at one of like the Yellowstone like stores. Like, oh, that's really good. And I knew like you were into berries, and I thought this will be a good like that Levon would probably like one of. But probably not like
one or two. I
you
could
can tell
do
it's
two
not
of
like
these,
it's definitely not a crush a bunch of them beer.
No.
But it's definitely like a little sweet dessert beer. It's like a beer
weird.
that you'd
It's
wanna,
like when they're sweet, it's just they taste good. There's a lot of beers that taste good, but it's not conductive to when I'm in beer drinking mode.
Yeah,
it's just beer's got to taste like beer. To keep putting them down. But yeah, it is good. I'll give it a solid. I'd give it a 4.
Okay,
a 5, but I like it. It's cool, and it's Montana water. Here I'm drinking in Pennsylvania, which I don't.
They came through on the airplane. Came through on whatever.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
what to say.
I'm interstate drinking.
Yeah, we're bootlegging. I'm drinking Troeg's Oktoberfest.
Yeah, there we go.
And I can't lie to you, it's pretty tasty. It's just a hair on the malty side. Just tastes like a really, really good Oktoberfest. It tastes like a flannel shirt feels on your...
A lot of them beers, it's hard to like stand out. What makes a top grade Oktoberfest compared to a low? I mean, they're all pretty
It's just
similar.
got that like toffee, not quite caramel taste, but like a toffee-ish, like if you put caramel on a piece of bread and toasted it and then made it cold and then somehow made it liquid.
Make a mountain pie and fill it with them cowtails.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a great description of a good Oktoberfest.
Like a caramel mountain
just
pie.
caramely, creamy, and toasty, and just this is a really good beer.
I haven't had a mountain pie in a while.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of craving one. It's basically you could make a grilled cheese or something, but there's something. Mountain pie is a little different.
I got a bunch of firewood now.
Yeah.
We could have one in the basement. We
Next
can make
weekend.
mountain pies. You gonna do mountain pie?
Let's do mountain pies next weekend.
What is a mountain pie besides a giant pierogi?
Yeah, it's like I said. I think it's more like a grilled cheese, but fill it with a pierogi or two.
Mountain. What else do they call mountain pies? Are there like other names for them?
Not that I know of.
I'm sure it's some stupid group of people. Dude.
Fireplace, toast, food.
Well, are we done talking? Is this the end of the podcast, or what are we doing?
Well, for this one, I got to get music talk.
Okay.
Well, first of all, so I have on my notes, last weekend I was on my porch it was like 7 o'clock or something, and I live about a half mile from a school, and I was hearing that band practice, the drums and shit. You know, I could hear it very clearly. I'm thinking, could you imagine living by that? Like, anyone that lives by that school, anytime there's band practice for an hour randomly, it's just, 30 kids hitting drums and playing trumpets and shit, and just I was actually outside listening to that, and I was like, I'm going to mention that on a podcast, because I feel bad for everybody who has to live near that for all school year. That just whenever they have band practice.
Yeah, this is what you deal with.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny, because I'd suck that people buy a house. That's something you'd never consider. You know, I want this. You live near a school. That's cool. This
area is lovely, honey.
But also figured I'd bring up the old Jimmy Buffett croaked. Well, that was a few weeks ago by now, huh?
We haven't discussed it, I guess.
Which I'm not I don't really care for.
Jimmy Buffett doesn't do anything for me. Jimmy Buffett is somebody like, you are a one-trick pony. You have rode your Margaritaville song and Margaritaville lifestyle to, like, become basically, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's pretty
he's
freaking
nothing
rich.
Now. His family is.
The Jimmy Buffett estate is pretty rich just by, like, think how much money Landshark beer makes, Margaritaville Cafe, the song Margaritaville on radio royalties, his tours. What else is there?
I'm sure there's merchandise.
Yeah, merch.
He's probably got Jimmy Buffett margarita mixes and shit.
Yep.
Cheeseburger toppings. I've learned as I got older. I used to hate hair bands and all that shit, and I realized there's a time and place for every music. Like when you're down at the Bahamas, Jimmy Buffett's music makes sense, and that's a place to listen to it. But I think
it's not.
But I think like a career of it.
Yes,
that's cool. Okay, an album or two, and I just can't relate to that rich yuppie retirement home rock. It's senior citizen rock and roll, and it's just.
I never liked Jimmy Buffett. I would like Jimmy Buffett if he only did Margaritaville and Cheeseburger in Paradise.
See, I hate that cheeseburger. I think that's the
it's
dumbest
ridiculous.
Song. It just sounds like
so stupid.
They were like having a cookout, and the producer's like, this album, like, we're about one more song short, and they're just looking around, and Jimmy Buffett's like, hand me a napkin, and I was like, we're eating cheeseburgers, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and he just penned one on a napkin, in like 2 minutes, and got rich off of it. And yeah, like I said, I'm sure, in that situation, if you're having a cookout in Paradise, okay, that's a great song. But I hate his music, and I hate that song when I'm at work in Pennsylvania, and I'm like, I got 6 hours more work to go, and it's snowing outside, and it's, we're not in Paradise. When it's shoved down your throat constantly, it just drives me nuts.
Cure Burger in Paradise.
Yeah.
You know that South Park?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I haven't seen that episode in a while.
That was a funny one.
But yeah, Jimmy Buffett, your music sucked. You did nothing for me.
No.
I'm not going to miss you, Jimmy.
Figure I'd mention it.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
About it.
I'm glad you did. Because I get to have like a take where I get to kind of be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, Jimmy Buffett, I never liked you. I never respected you as a musician. No. I never thought you had anything interesting to say. And I've listened to a lot of your music. And honestly, dude I worked with, this was years ago, I told him, I hate Jimmy Buffett. I don't think Jimmy Buffett's good at all. And he said, if I made you a CD of Jimmy Buffett songs, you would like it. And I said, there's no way I would. I said, unless there's like Jimmy Buffett songs that are like way different than the Jimmy Buffett songs that I know. Jimmy Buffett's songwriting is not great. It's a one-trick pony. It doesn't make you think about anything. It's just vacation mind turn-off music.
My favorite genre of music when it's done right is like just straight hard rock or just rock and roll, because they don't go into it with like a mood. Like Jimmy Buffett, his whole career is every day is just great. Every day is paradise. My whole life is sitting on a beach, drinking a margarita, listening to seagulls, listening to the ocean's waves laugh off the shore. And life ain't like that. And then, when I was a kid, hair bands was just, life is one big party nonstop. Don't be responsible. Just get hammered all night. And then grunge came in and was the opposite of life sucks. I just hate when a band or whatever picks, this is how we feel every single day of the week. And metal's like that. Even thrash gets old. It's cool for a little bit, but it's just like, so your whole life is just aggression and angry. You don't feel happy. And, there's not one metal song about like, oh, I feel good today. And it just, that's what's, Jimmy Buffett is just, like I said, it's cool. I just don't force that. No, it's not. Life ain't always paradise. Life ain't always shit.
So Burl made me a mix CD of like his favorite Jimmy Buffett songs, which was like 14 songs long. Hated them all.
Is it 14 too many?
Margaritaville, I don't even think was on the list. I'm sure I have that CD somewhere. It's like an unmarked CD or a Jimmy Buffett CD. And I listened to it and I thought, I have not changed my mind at all on Jimmy Buffett. No. I still don't like Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett is still somebody who I don't think is a very good songwriter. And he doesn't sing well. For not being good at songwriting and not singing well, you sure made a lot of money, Jimmy. I hope your son Randy Buffett has a lot of money. I hope your wife Debbie Buffett has a ton of money. I hope your daughter Carol Buffett is doing well for herself. But Jimmy, you were terrible.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck you, Jimmy. We need working man's rock.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
With shredding guitar like this song. We have one, Paul.
Oh, this is gonna
be the one where the. Speaking of paradise, we got a Mexican song for you. We got
really?
The Chupacabra one.
Is it good?
You've heard it. I don't know.
Is it the same as what I heard?
It's not.
Is it the same version?
It's got to be a little bit. We've got some stuff to add to it, so when this comes out, it'll be on there. We're gonna. Okay. It's got some. No,
guys,
it's not
I feel like the last couple songs we recorded, the ideas have been funny. Yeah. But I don't think the delivery has been super spot on. And this Chupacabra song, it's a funny song. Like, it has potential to be funny, but don't set your sights too high. No. Don't get excited.
They know by now.
From a guy who just talked shit on Jimmy Buffett for like 5 minutes, you're going to hate this song.
Way better than Jimmy Buffett.
You're going to hate this.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good, listeners.
Hey, we don't got to be good.
Travis Jack, Zach Boda.
We just got to be better than Jimmy Buffett.
You're not going to like this song.
All right.
I did think the guitar was fun in it, though. I did think like the Spanish chords.
I wanted to do. I couldn't think of anything funny to sing about.
No, the song itself is funny. It's just really bad. Maybe it will get better.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
It's very amateur.
Yeah, it's corny.
But also, you didn't pay anything for this episode.
Yeah, fuck off.
Like, it's free. Shut up.
All right, this one's done.
Hey, man, pass the tequila. Here, Holmes. Whoa, you hear that? Look, Essay, over there. What the heck is that? I don't know. Looks like a crazy coyote. That's no coyote. That's El Chupacabra! Run! Everyone inside! Andale! Well, way deep down in Mexico, laying way to pots unknown as something. With evil eyes and night aglow and teeth designed to feast on ghosts, it's calling. Out loud with the hair-raising hits, its presence is death's cold, hateful kiss as always. So hide your wife and hide your kids, run for your life, lickety-split, it's stalking. chupacabra malvado! Andale, amigos! Oh, way deep down in Mexico, laying in wait in dark shadows so cunning. And when it strikes next, nobody knows, but all it takes is one quick blow, get running. Cause on flesh and blood, it feasts for years, the fierce its form is fuel for fierce hearts pounding. Like claws to cut you clear from ear to ear. Get out of here right now, say hey. Oh, hey, oh. I think it's gone, amigos. Sure is quiet. See? A bit too quiet, eh? Look out! Behind you! Uno, dos, tres, cuatro!